The almighty motherfucking deal, baby. Boy's on his way to do his outside cardio. It is February 20th, 2022. Beautiful black ass Sunday, man, down here in Sweet Home, Alabama. Wanted to share intergalactic revelations, some intergalactic player shit for those who are, just on their journey in life. So you done discovered your path or are discovering your path, and I just want to share with y'all a couple chapters out my journal. So, man, yesterday I had probably like a 2-hour conversation with my son, and we were just talking about life and shit, and, he had said with much determination, I already know what I'm going to be when I grow up, and like he's 10, finna be 11 this year, and he said that he wanted to be an artist and a YouTuber, like he was just hell-bent on that, and on top of that, he likes making music, and I was like, fuck. I was just amazed at like this child's determination. I was like, no matter what you go through in life, so always hold on to that, what I'm saying? Don't share with everybody, not everybody's gonna believe in what you got going on. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I've been reading this book by Mark Batterson called Chase the Lion. And one of the themes in that book is like a dream within a dream within a dream. And like what I got from that is like, you might be the one, or you probably are the one, to fulfill your grandfather's dream. And then also how this, came about, and like why it hit me so hard is that when my son told me that he wanted to be an artist and a YouTuber, it hit me and let me know that, what, maybe I'm not the one in the family that's gonna be the one that's gonna make it as an artist. I've instantly shifted my mission somewhat to be like, what, I'm gonna be the one to make sure that boy lives that fucking dream. I'm gonna make sure that, when I get him, so all we're gonna do is talk about, or the moves that we're gonna make, everything is gonna be calculated towards him fulfilling that dream of being an artist, a YouTuber, a producer, all that shit. And like, I was okay with that. Like, it was like, I was able to immediately put my pride and shit to the side. Man, let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to make it as an artist for 6 years now. And, so you just have to know when the shit ain't working. But I know that the main thing that's been fucking me up is finances. Hence the reason why, I'm just so grateful, so thankful to be beginning my trucking career, next month. And I was like, I'm going to use all my transportation career finances and know-how, whatever, to fund that boy's dream. Because like, really and truly, am I still going to be an artist and a YouTuber myself and just be a creative person, right? Hell, fuck yeah. But I'm okay, that I'm not gonna be, I guess you say, the face of that shit. Like, I'm okay with my son being the one. Like, that if anything, it really filled me with fucking joy. They're like, man, you know what? I'm gonna be the one to make that happen through him. And through me staying on my mission. Cause like last night I was sitting with one of my aunts, man. I go see her every Saturday. We eat dinner and shit. Sometimes we just eat leftovers. But so I was discovering that like this whole sewing thing, like me having my embroidery machine and all the type of shit. I used to think like, that was just something with my mom. But shit, my grandfather, her daddy, so my maternal father, my maternal grandfather was the creative one. He was into sewing. I'm talking about that. My Aunt Rosa said that nigga could sew some bad shit, man. Like, he was just fucking dope. And I was just amazed at like how deep this creativity goes in my family. And like, so I used to think that I was the one. And like, one of my cousins, she's hella creative. I know my sister creative. My dad is creative. Like, both my parents are creative. And I was like, fuck, I thought it was gonna be me, but this is a dream within a dream within a dream, man. My son is gonna be the one to fulfill, a generation, a dream that was implanted, a skill. He is gonna be able to fulfill a dream through a skill that was implanted in him, shit, I can say 3-4 generations ago, which is just so fucking amazing. That shit, it blew my fucking balls off, man, when I came with that revelation today. Well, really, it was yesterday. I said, man, I gotta make a motherfucking video about that shit, bro. Cause like, just hearing the determination in my son's voice, that shit sparked something in me. Cause sometimes I have my selfish moments where it's like, I ain't gonna say it's really selfish moments. It must have been like, as I'm getting closer and closer to beginning this trucking career, you know, so there's some voices in my head, as what happens with all of us when we got a lot of time and space in between when we're about to, you know, go through a transition, and, you know, on top of that, life come through and hit us in our motherfucking mouth sometimes, and, you know, as we swinging and grappling and suplexing life, you know, it just makes us doubt what the fuck we're really trying to do, but it's like, nah, that's supposed to happen, you know, so you're getting mentally prepared to make you a better person. But I knew when I heard my baby say that I'm gonna be an artist and a YouTuber, and like he just said this, like could nobody else tell him shit, like no matter what his current circumstances is right now in life, because, you know, things is kind of fucked up his way, and so I know I got to be the one to make that shit better. That's why, you know, I'm doing the things I'm doing. I knew this. I said I have got to make this shit happen for this boy, because he still trusts me and he still believes me. So now it's truly just up to me to just keep believing in my damn self. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all, man. Sometimes it might not be up to us to fulfill the dream. I remember a partner of mine telling me that shit a long time ago. I thought the nigga was the fucking enemy. You know, he said, well, you know, it might not happen with you. I like, nigga, fuck you. But, you know, the reality is like, shit, fool, it really might not happen with me. And, like, I'm at an age now where, like, that is okay. Before, that shit was unacceptable. Like lemongrass. You know, so y'all remember lemongrass from Adventure Time? That shit was unacceptable at one point in time. But I thought it had to be me. But, like, you know, nigga just had to really just sit back and look at the situation, man. It was like, you know, ain't no money coming from this shit. You know, working these regular pussy-ass jobs wasn't providing me with the income to where, like, you know, so nigga had enough margin left over after paying his, you know, just everyday living expenses that, you know, so he could have some leftovers to, you know, invest in his dream. Then on top of, you know, nigga wanted to be a full-time father and shit. Man, I couldn't, you know, bring him with me, and that we still struggling, man. Fuck that shit. So, you know, and who's to say that my art career might not boom within the next 10, 20 years? Like, I'm so okay with that. But I want this baby to have all the options possible. That's all I want to share with y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this motherfucking video. Have a play-ass day. Don't beat yourself up, man. Don't beat yourself up. Keep trying shit and keep getting better. Stay dedicated to getting better and becoming your best version.